Alright, this is round 3, and we lost a dice roll, so we're going to be on the draw. And our hand is fine. We can go turn 3 Geist in a double Ethereal Armor. If you ever draw a second white, we can play our Fiendslayer Paladin. An Arbor Elf and an untapped Green Source turn 1 would obviously have been better. But this is fine. It's a little slow, but we'll see what happens. Our opponent already is mulligan to 6, and he's thinking about mulligan to 5. So this hand might be a little too slow. But if we untap on turn 4 in an okay position, we should be able to take over the game. We'll have at least a 6/6 hexproof first strike Geist, and that's a 2-turn clock if he doesn't jump block or everything else. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so our opponent decided to keep his 6. They drew a second white source already. Awesome. So we'll just play our tap land turn 1. And he had tapped Dragon Soul Summit, so I think it's a Jund. Usually, yep. So it looks like he kept a pretty slow hand. We just drawn land so far, so that's kind of awkward, but this hand's pretty good against Jund. If he doesn't bonfire our Geist, wow, really slow hand. We should be in an okay position. Yeah, another Ethereal Armor. So usually they don't play Liliana main deck anymore. If we were worried about Liliana, we could play Fiendslayer Paladin and then Ethereal Armor. I'd rather just play around Bonfire the Damned, and he didn't miracle that turn, and he can't. And now from now on, a miracle or cast Bonfire won't be able to kill it. So we'll just play triple Ethereal Armor. We're going all in. Hopefully we can draw a Rancor pretty soon. So we should have to chump block this turn. Yep, so it takes 4, goes to 16, and we'll just say go. So no Liliana. Okay, Olivia. Alright, good thing we didn't play Fiendslayer Paladin first. So is he going to chump block with Olivia? Interesting. So he just drew a land, so his Huntmaster might flip. So we could take it and goes to 1. Yeah, he's not going to do that. Alright, so this turn we get to play our Fiendslayer Paladin, and play, so this way it can't Olivia us, and his Huntmaster doesn't flip. We'll just play a land, and we'll say go. Thragtusk would be good for him. If we draw a Rancor on Unflinching Courage, we're in great shape, and our opponent just had nothing. Alright, so that worked out pretty well. No more auras, so I guess an 11/11 first strike Geist had to be good enough. Alright, for this matchup, we don't want Scouts because they get bonfired pretty easily. We want Spell Ruptures. Sigard is pretty good here. And the other Systemic Charm is also what I want. Let's see what we want to take out. Do we take out Johnny's? They're okay. They have so many, like, a lot of times they have creatures they can have like Rakdos return. Probably not against us. But I really want Systemic Charms to deal with Olivia. I guess 2 is fine. We can take out 1 of Johnny. Let's see how this goes. So we're going to be on the draw again. Let's see what our opponent decides to do. So this hand's fine. I think you mulligan to 6. We're not going to mulligan. We have turn 1 Pilgrim, which is always good. You know, haven't seen that often. And we go turn 2 Fiendslayer. Next turn we go Ethereal Armor, keep up Spell Rupture. And our opponent mulligan to 4. That's pretty good for us. Not gonna lie. Let's play Temple Garden. Yes. This way, any land we cast or play will be cast our Fiendslayer, but we're just gonna cast Glacial Fortress. Oh, he had Pillar and no second land, so this looks pretty good for us. Spell Rupture doesn't do anything. That's one of the downsides of it not being negate. Like, we could put an untapped land and we could have negated his Farseek if we were playing those instead. And that became incredibly relevant. That's what he had. But this might be better later. We can be able to counter like a Thragtusk. So just drawn land so far. Play this Paladin. So if he doesn't have like Olivia or no, Olivia's fine here. Nope, just Vampire. I was gonna say hopefully he doesn't have Bonfire here. So we're do is, I meant Liliana. I don't want Liliana. Soul attack, play a tap land, not play the other paladin, so we're going to leave up Spell Rupture. So Miracle Bonfire would kill the paladin, but I think we're going to counter that. Let's see if he has Thragtusk here. We're definitely countering it. Yep. Get rid of that guy. Unflinching Courage is good. That plays around Bonfire. It doesn't play around Edict effect. We'll just keep playing our lands, so we can cast more than one spell a turn if we need to. But I know they have bonfires. They might not have that many Edict effects. They usually have 4 bonfires. So another Thragtusk, okay. So it goes up to 16. So now we can play our Fiendslayer Paladin, and now he's all on the table, as are we. Attack for 6. Still survives a bonfire. So I'm gonna play some more creatures. Sometimes they play Butter and Blood, so I'll play both my guys. So I just want to draw spells. Kind of drew lots of land there, and our opponent also drew land. So now Bonfire would be able to kill the Fiendslayer Paladin, and we just drew one attack with everything. He can kill the little guy, but we can get more damage. He can kill our little paladin. We take 7. He's at 3. So no bonfire. Alright, that doesn't matter too much. So attack with both. He has to block the paladin with the Slayer, and he has to block the Pilgrim with the Life Bane. I think I'll just play around Olivia and just not attack with the Pilgrim, because he draws Olivia, or not Olivia, Liliana. Okay, so he's double blocking. Let's kill both. He goes to 1. Oh, I messed up. That would have killed him, actually. Oops. Sorry about that. I thought he could just block the Thragtusk for some reason and take 3 and go and stay alive, but that didn't matter. So we weren't drawing too well. No more auras for a while, but on to 3 now. So we're doing really well so far with our Jedi here, and I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the deck, and hopefully we continue on and go undefeated in the last round.